was, I looked out my front, the side windows, and those two poles were in the way, so I couldn't see. I heard the boom, boom, and then looked out. Now, I'll be honest with you, in my wildest dreams, I would have never imagined it to be a person. I just thought maybe, because I saw the gentleman have the child and kind of pulling the dog away, so I thought maybe it was another dog.
Uh-huh.
And my wife said, I saw it, they were arguing, and I don't know.
Okay.
She can tell you.
All right. Hey, Mom.
Gentleman here like to speak with you for a few minutes. Come on, get up at the door.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you, ma'am?
Okay.
I'm Officer Merryman. He just said that you might have seen something that happened out there, and I just want to talk to you and see what
Oh, sure. Do
what
you
you
want
did
to come
see.
in and
Okay.
here?
You're not going to hurt anything, so don't
Yeah.
worry about the door.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We have a 3-year-old grandson in here most days, so.
All right.
But yeah, I was upstairs reading, and I heard some fighting. First, I thought it was kids, and then I heard the lady saying, "You're not taking my effing kids." She kept yelling that, and then pretty soon I saw the neighbors over there at 104 South Garfield, and he came outside, was carrying their kid, I guess.
The person that lives up there, he
And,
was carrying what?
their little boy, I think, and and she came out and kept yelling, "You're not taking my kids." I didn't hear him say anything, but she just kept yelling that. And they were kind of walking down the sidewalk, and she kind of, there was a telephone pole kind of in the way, but I saw her kind of trying to reach for the little boy, and about that time, I think a police car came up beside him, so I figured, okay, they'll take them in or something, one of them will get taken downtown or whatever, but she kind of kept trying to reach for the little boy, and then next thing, yeah, I saw the policeman just fired 2 shots, and yeah, apparently hit her, so.
Do you know what he was shooting at?
I know you said something about the dog, and I saw the dog just kind of standing by him, by the guy. I didn't notice him doing anything at all, just, but to me it looked like he was shooting at her. I mean, the pole was kind of in the way, so I didn't really see exactly what, but.
Okay, so, like, if I'm the officer coming up, they're fighting, where is the dog in relation to all that?
Okay, they were, they'd come out of their house walking down the sidewalk, and the guy was on the sidewalk, and the dog was just right next to him, would be to his right, yeah, just right there next to him, and I didn't see the dog doing anything, just standing there the whole time, or whatever, but I just noticed her trying to, she was kind of coming around the other side, trying to get the little boy, and about that time the police car came up, and then I didn't notice him coming out or anything, but then I just noticed she was trying to still get the little boy, and then I heard the shots, and like I said, they were both kind of behind the pole, so I didn't really see what.
Was the dog close to her, or was it?
He was, the only time I saw him, he was next to the guy, right next to him.
Well, when you heard the shots, do you remember where the dog was at in relation to everyone else?
The only time I saw the dog was he was right by the guy, kind of on his right side.
So the dog was. Were they still all standing up at the time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And when I saw heard the shots, they were all kind of pretty much kind of behind the telephone pole then. So I just, in my mind, I was thinking, what the heck, why would, and I saw her fall down, and I thought, why would they shoot her? And I thought maybe she had a weapon or something, a gun, or that's the only thing I could think why they would have fired shots at her. I don't know, but I didn't see the dog acting up or barking or anything, but again, some of it was kind of behind the pole, the actual shooting, but I never saw the dog acting up or anything. I just saw her trying to get the boy. But
What happened after the shots?
let's see. The guy kind of just backed up a little bit, and I think the neighbor came over and took the little boy, and he just said something about, you shot her, or you shot her? I don't know. And then I saw them doing CPR or chest compressions on her.
I was like right down here when boom boom, and it was successive, just about that quick.
Okay.
So I looked out, and that, if you look out these windows, those poles are kind of right in the way. So she had, I didn't see her fall, but she had fallen right behind the pole, so I couldn't see what or who was down there. And like I was telling you, in my mind, I'm thinking, I saw him with the child and kind of pulling the dog up towards the house.
The guy?
Yeah, the gentleman.
Uh-huh.
And so I thought, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, you know, he was out, there's another dog came and started, and the cops came and shot the dog. I mean, that's what I thought initially. So I was going up to tell Laura, I said, hey, do you see that? I think they just shot that dog. She goes, no, they shot it. It was a person. And that was, I mean, so, and then another policeman showed up not too long after that, and they were trying to work on her.
To me, the dog wasn't barking, or when I saw it, it was just standing by him. I didn't see it. And so I was surprised why shots were fired. The only thing I thought was she had something maybe that was going to hurt the guy. That's the only reason I thought. I don't know, but it was just.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you see what the dog was doing or where the dog was at in relation to everybody else? Okay.
Just when I saw it, because I didn't see any of that first-hand stuff, and it was bang bang, and I was literally like right here, and so
Oh, so you looked out the window when you heard the shots?
As soon as I heard the shots, I could tell it was shots, and I thought, what's going on? So I looked out the window, and she had already apparently fallen, and the gentleman had the boy in, I think his right hand, and was pulling the dog up the street towards our house. He was just going to go.
To put him in the house.
Yeah, just to put him in the house. I mean, I didn't see him bark or anything, but then, you know, and again, in my head, I was thinking it was just a dog, because I had, they were yelling at me. Obviously, that's not what happened.
Okay.
So.
All right. What's your last name, ma'am?
Mellinger, Mellinger.
And your first name?
Laura, Laura.
What's your middle name?
Kay.
And what's the address here?
We're north.
They
Yeah.
live in south of people that
What's your social security number? And your birth date? What's your phone number? And you were upstairs, you said? Okay. And what's your last name, sir? Mellinger. And your first name?
Rick,
What's your middle name?
Jeffrey, it's actually Richard if you want.
Okay. What's your social security number? And your birth date? What's your phone number?
Is she going to be all right, or no? Do you know?
I don't know. They obviously they transport her out to the hospital, and I don't know where she was. You know, if she was there, where she was at. I don't know any of the details. I just know something happened.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was.
Like I said, I don't.
Anything else I didn't ask you about that might help us out?
I know obviously he was upset.
Have they had any domestic issues at all? Do you know, or can you?
Well, I know that we went there yesterday for something. I wasn't the one that went there, so I'm not exactly sure what all took place there, but
Yeah.
it's about the extent that I know.
Okay. Did you ever? I know they moved in. Oh, I don't know, a year or so ago maybe, and our mailman retired about then, so they were getting our mail and stuff, and I was waiting for a package, and I went up he went up one day to get it, I guess, and what'd you say when you knocked on the door? He kind of yelled, who the heck? I don't know. We had a garage sale earlier this summer too, and I don't know, I just got a vibe.
So you kind of knew him a little bit then?
Not really, and I shouldn't say, because I have no proof or anything. My gut or vibe I got was that he was maybe not the nicest guy. I don't know. I have nothing to back that up, but I don't know if it was a deal. There was some domestic issues going, but I mean, I don't have any. Do you? I just.
Did you say that did you see her or him hitting each other at all? Did you mention that?
No,
okay.
I just heard her just kind of yelling after him, "You're not taking my kids. You're not taking."
So
did
he have the child in his arms
and
at that time?
They were kind of yelling, and I thought, I couldn't tell. I thought it was coming down this way, some kids on the corner or something. And then a little bit later, I heard it again and saw them two coming outside, and he had the little boy and was walking down the steps, and she was coming after him yelling, "You're not taking my kids, you're not taking my kids." And he started to walk down the sidewalk, and then she just, kept coming after him and was just trying to get the little boy. And like I said, I just saw the dog just kind of standing by the guy, but I didn't see it acting aggressive or barking or anything. I mean, some of it I could have maybe behind the pole, but I didn't. To me, the only time I just saw him standing there, I didn't see him doing anything else. And when she was reaching out to get the little boy is when I heard the shots fired. So I thought maybe she had a weapon or something, I don't know. But
when she was reaching to get the boy?
Yeah, because I thought, why would they shoot her? That's the only thing I thought. But so that's. I wish I would have seen it 100% without that hole in the way. But
sure. Well,
that was.
Appreciate you telling us what you do know.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Anything else?
Yeah.
I don't know what else we can add to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, folks.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't something I was expecting to see at all. So.
That's I can imagine.
You guys do this all the time.
Luckily we don't.
Yeah.
Or we do.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Did you say there was somebody else that you knew of that saw what happened, or?
Well, just
Other
talking
than
with him,
the-
he said the gentleman that lives right across the street here was
Yeah.
outside and saw it.
Anybody else that you know of?
Michelle up in the greenhouse up there, I think. I think she came out of there to, I think, get the little boy
Okay.
after that had happened. So I don't know if she saw
Okay.
or heard anything. She might have, because it was right kind of across from her. So
Okay.
she might have heard something too.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.